Hey, today I'm going to show you how to take this and turn it into one of these. Welcome back, Bobby from Bobby Lynn's Plant Farm, and today I'm going to show you how we propagate hydrangeas in our plant farm. If you visited our nursery before, you'll know that most of the plants we sell are propagated on site with non-copyrighted plants. So today is Memorial Day weekend, which is a perfect start for our area in Zone 8. If you're a little bit further north, you may have to wait a few more weeks, but typically about 6 weeks with the plant with the leaves on it is before you need to start doing softwood cuttings. So this is a Dave Ramsey big leaf hydrangea, and I'm going to take some cuttings from it today, and I'm going to show you exactly how we do that. So if you can come on in a little bit closer here, I'm going to pick up a cutting here at random. And what I'm going to do is this section right here is called a node, and we got one node up here. So what we typically do is we'll cut right below that node, and then what we'll do is we'll just take our two fingers and just break those two off, and then I'll typically cut out the center, fold the leaf up because it's so big, and just cut it in half, and that is a cutting. Now, if you'll hang on just a minute, I'll show you exactly how we finish this up. Okay, now that we're back in our shop here, what we're going to do is we're going to go through this step one more time. And what you simply do is cut below this part right here, which is the node where the two leaves come out. We're going to cut below that. We're just going to cut that off. We're going to drop those two leaves down. We're going to cut the center part out, and then we're just going to fold the leaves like that and cut them. So you have a cutting that looks like that. Now you may ask, why do we cut the leaves in half? Well, moisture is lost through the leaves, but right now the only way that the plant can get any water is through the leaves. With this much leaf on this particular plant, it will lose water very rapidly. It'll dehydrate. So what you want to do is, we've got our cutting set up here. So what you want to do is get a little root hormone. We have this linked on our website. Just take a little bit. Don't dip it into the container unless you're only doing one plant. If you're only doing one plant and you don't plan on doing any other, then it's fine. But we recommend just taking a little bit and dumping it into the container like that. And then take simply a pencil, okay? Poke you a hole in it. You want to take the bud end of it and just dip it in the root hormone, okay? The reason you use the pencil is so that the root hormone doesn't come off when you get through, when you push it in. So here's another cutting, same way. Just poke a hole with the pencil, stick it in, and tighten it up. Poke a hole, stick it in, and tighten it up. Poke a hole, stick it in, tighten it up. Poke a hole, tighten it up, stick it in. There you go. Now there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hydrangeas. Now, we typically don't do anything past this because we have a greenhouse. But what you can do if you don't have a greenhouse is you can take a simple bag like this, a Ziploc bag, and place it over it and put it in an area that doesn't get direct sunlight. And you don't have to have a plant container like this. And the medium that you use is going to be sand is perfect. Sand will absolutely work. And we use soil conditioner. We buy at Lowe's. So this is a little dome that's going to help create the humidity that we need. And we're going to place this in an area that's bright but does not have direct sunlight. If you put this in direct sunlight, this will absolutely bake these. And then every 3 or 4 days, or every day, you want to check to make sure that this is actually getting water. So you may need to get a spray bottle, take the top off, spray the leaves, and put the top back on it and leave it in a bright place. And then in about 4 to 6 weeks, what you can do is you can take this off and you can give it a little tug test. If you tug on it a little bit and you feel resistance, that means that it's rooted. If it's not rooted in 4 to 6 weeks, it's going to turn brown and wilt over and die. You don't want this medium to be soaking wet, although you want it to be damp when you first apply it. I would not recommend planting these young plants in the summertime because they'll have to battle the heat. I would wait till mid to late September. Then you can take them out and pot them up individually to set them in your garage over the season, or you can plant them directly in your yard in the fall, depending on what zone you're in. But if you have any more questions about propagating hydrangeas, it's very simple. Just shoot us a comment We'll try to answer the comments as we see them. Thank you, and don't forget to follow us.